Welcome back to the channel Men of Thoughts, where we talk about real stories and make real connections. Yeah, we back. Saturday, you already know what time it is. Match day reactions, week number 10. Unfortunately, I was unable to do week number 9 last week. I had a lot going. Sometimes life be life, and do you know what I mean? But we thank God for His mercy, His grace, and whatever setbacks that anyone has suffered last week or this week, and then God has your back. Everything happens for a reason. Trust me. So I'm gonna go first with the reactions because I got a few things I want to talk about and get off my chest. So I'm just gonna be quick with the reactions. Brighton versus Leeds, I think that's gonna be a draw. Something like 1-1, 2-2. Burnley versus Arsenal. I'd give that to Arsenal, but I hope they don't choke. Crystal Palace versus Brentford. I'll give that to Crystal Palace. Fulham versus Wolves. I'll basically, I'll say Fulham. Wolves have not been performing well at all. Nottingham Forest versus Manchester United. That's going to be a tough one. Shout out to United. 3 games in a row. Nottingham Forest. I'll still give that to Nottingham Forest because they're at home. Spurs versus Chelsea. My bad, Chris. Shout out to you, bro. He's one of my Spurs fans and a good friend too. But unfortunately, I'm going to be going with Chelsea on this one. Liverpool versus Aston Villa. My heart is telling me that Liverpool going to win, but my spirit is telling me that it could be a draw. So I'm going to go with a draw, 2-2, 3-3, because both teams do league goals. Manchester City versus Bournemouth. Now that's the game I'm really looking forward to watching. It's going to be live on Sky Sports at 4. I think it's 4:30 or 4 o'clock. I'm not 100% sure, but that's a big game. Brentford have been playing fantastically well this season, and Man City, they're always up and down. So we're not 100% sure what they are capable of doing and what they're not. But that's going to be a really good game. I'm looking forward to that. And the Premier League has extended to Monday. Sunderland versus Everton. Now, you already know I'm going to give that to Sunderland. They've been playing real good football, and I think they're in the top 3 in the league so far. So it'll be a disaster if Sunderland was to get relegated, but I just don't really see it happening with the teams at the bottom right now. Yeah, and that leads me to basically, I want to talk about Liverpool. Liverpool fans out there, you probably as astonished as I am. The level of consistency that has dropped within the team is so significant. It's almost shocking. But at the same time as well, I feel like we also need to put into consideration that some of these team members suffered a really dramatic loss. Rest in peace to Luis Diaz, and obviously his brother that died in a car crash. And they have new players. That would affect any team, affect anyone. If you're working in an office and something happened to one of your colleagues, it's going to have an effect on the team. And I feel like a lot of people should just cut Liverpool some slack. I don't feel like Liverpool are going to continue this road, but it could actually get even more worse for Liverpool. So, yeah, cut Liverpool some slack, you know. And then moving on to something a little bit more positive, United fans, Manchester United fans, salute to you guys, man. 3 games in a row. You're doing a great job. I think it's important that you try and keep Man United fans should just try and keep doing what they're doing. But I think it might be the end this weekend for your winning streak. And it leads me to my last part of what I wanted to talk about when concerning the Premier League. I just don't like the way that people are putting pressure on the team Arsenal, talking about how they should win the league. It's their league to lose. No. And I just hope that the Arsenal players are not really feeding into all this foolishness. Remember, these were the same pundits, the same people that were saying that Arsenal are chokers. They're this, they're that. Now that we've got a solid team behind us, now you're now trying to say Arsenal should win the league, should win the Champions League, should win everything. Nah, calm down. This is what the British media do when it comes to sports or teams. They put a lot of pressure, and when they don't deliver, they'll be the first people yet to call them chokers. They're a disappointment and all that kind of stuff. Arsenal players, don't even listen to all that foolishness. Just do what you do and enjoy playing football, like Ian Wright said. Enjoy playing your football and let the results come. Arsenal's defense has been immense. Only 3 goals conceded in the league compared to, let's say, let's say, let's say Liverpool. I think they've conceded almost more than 14 goals in the league so far, and we're already 10 games in. So I think the key to Arsenal's success is through the defense for sure. And all Arsenal need to do is just score a goal, and then they can literally defend for the rest of the game. This is a short one, a short video. Shout out to everybody who's been watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. There's going to be a lot more things happening with me. I thank God for His mercies. I did suffer some disappointing news last week, and it really did affect me. But I'm back on my shit now. So shout out to everyone, and I appreciate everyone for still sticking with me and watching my videos. Premier League is back this weekend. Come on, Arsenal, do the business. For me and from everyone in my family, peace out and one love.